Event number 95, Women's Junior JV Grand Final. Lane 1, Marin Rowing Association, Green Bay, California. Lane 2, Newport Aquatic Center, Newport Beach, California. Lane 3, Oakland Strokes, California. Oakland Strokes A in Lane 3. Oakland Strokes B in Lane 4. Lane 5, Connecticut Boat Club. And Lane 6, Los Gatos Rowing Club. We've come through the breakdown lane. It is a clean start. Currently, the boats are in lane order. Lane 1, Marin Rowing Association, leading Newport is in Lane 2. Lane 3, Oakland Strokes A. In 4th place is Lane 5, Connecticut Boat Club, and in Lane 6 is Los Gatos Rowing Club. Passing the 250. It appears that Marin in Lane 1 has a slight edge. They are being pressed hard by the Oakland Strokes A in Lane 3. Oakland Strokes B, however, is not letting their teammates get ahead of them. In Lane 2, Newport Aquatic Center is also very close. And a little bit further behind, we have Lane 5, Connecticut Boat Club, and Lane 6, Los Gatos. Marin, Lane 1, continues to lead slightly. Newport Aquatic Center is dropping back slightly. Lane 3, Oakland Strokes A, is close to Marin, and Oakland Strokes B is just not letting anyone get away from them. Connecticut in Lane 5 and Los Gatos in Lane 6 are still rowing strongly. And as we pass the 500 meters, it is Oakland Strokes A with a slight advantage and Marin Rowing Association in 2nd place.
On the lead is Oakland Strokes. They're out of lane number 3. Marin Rowing Association in lane 1, trying to hang in there with them. Oakland Strokes continues on the lead. As we look across our field, Oakland Strokes has a couple of crews here. Their A crew is on the lead. Marin along the shoreline trying to hang in there with them. Newport Aquatic Center is trying to stay. Oakland Strokes dropping back a little bit as Marin has exerted themselves along the shoreline. This is the Women's Junior JV Grand Final. And it is a battle between lane number 3 and 1, lane 3, Oakland Strokes, and 1, Marin. Also creeping up on the outside and mounting a little bit of a challenge is lane 4. That is the B boat for the Oakland Strokes group. Approaching 1,750 meters. It continues to be Marin along the shoreline with the approaching 1,500 meters. It is Marin along the shoreline continuing with their charge, and they are being shadowed on their outside by the 2 Oakland Strokes boats as Newport Aquatic Center has fallen back somewhat, and then on the outside Connecticut and Los Gatos are trailing. The two crews from Oakland in lanes 3 and 4 almost look like mirrors of each other as they are attempting to catch up with Marin along the shoreline. In lane number 2, Newport Aquatic Center is pulling into that 4th position, and on the far outside we're looking at Connecticut and then Los Gatos. Race number 95, the Women's Junior JV Grand Final in its final stretch run here. Along the shoreline, Marin took over the first place position at about the 1,000-meter mark. Oakland Strokes, the A crew, had it at that time, and then Marin took over, but now it looks like Oakland Strokes A has decided to get back in it, and they have kicked up the stroke. Marin along the shoreline. Oakland Strokes A is in lane number 3, and they are challenging. Outside of the A boat for Oakland is the B boat, and they are rushing into 3rd position. Then we have some open water back to Newport Aquatic Center, Connecticut boat, and Los Gatos. Oakland Strokes A on the charge. They're trying to overtake Marin. Marin along the shoreline. Oakland Strokes A coming on strong, and going right with them is the Oakland Strokes B crew. On the shoreline, it is Marin. Marin continues to hang on. They have fought off a furious charge by the Oakland Strokes A crew. It started at about 300 meters left to go in this race, and Marin responded. This is Marin with about a 5-seat lead as they approach the finish line. Marin, Oakland Strokes A, Oakland Strokes B. Looking at the finish line, it is Marin. Looks like they picked up the victory of about 3 seats after all was said and done. Oakland Strokes A making a furious charge, unable to catch up. Oakland Strokes B comes across the finish line in 3rd position. Then the Newport Aquatic Center picks up the 4th spot, and Connecticut Boat Club out of the far outside lane finally holds off Los Gatos in the 5th and 6th position. So the winner of the Women's Junior JV Grand Final is Marin, holding off a great charge by the Oakland Strokes A crew.